Hi guys, I went a little bit short crazy and now this is my money back in my mouth up. My daughter and I started a channel about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. We started our YouTube channel and our TikTok channel. We started a TikTok channel to kind of direct flow to our YouTube channel that was always supposed to be home base. It was always supposed to be the community we are creating. Did not expect to fall in love with TikTok. I love TikTok and I love the people on TikTok. They've been fantastic. And slowly we've had quite good growth on there. People kind of liking the stuff we're talking about. But this is the home base. So let me explain to you what this home base is and what we're trying to create here. Michaela, I'm Carrie, the mom. Michaela, my daughter, and I have decided to create a channel, a place where we can come together with ideas and things we've learned over our many years in the esoteric community. And we can kind of foster that, create, and grow together. So, what do I mean by that? A lot of channels, and I've seen this over the years, there's a lot of creators and a lot of channels. And, bless them, they're out there, they're doing their thing. But they've created communities surrounding their ideas, their thoughts, their techniques, their whatever. And these communities are great, but they're talking all about the same shit, their stuff, which is awesome, but it's not bringing in new stuff. Now, I don't like to go down the rabbit hole of, of labeling shit, but I really don't like doing this. But I'm going to bring this up because the majority of stuff out there, okay, if anybody is doing anything out there, it does not matter what they're doing, you can do it, period. If they are doing it, you can do it, and you are meant to do it. Done. Now, if you're still with me here, follow a little bit closer here on this part. I think that most of the stuff out there, like remote viewing, seeing entities, speaking with your spirit guides, accessing your pineal gland or meditation, things like that. First of all, it was never supposed to be difficult. It was never ever supposed to be all these friggin' steps and all this shit, all this minutia. It was never supposed to be that. We are creators and we were meant to access it. We were meant to be doing it, and as quickly as possible we were meant to be doing it. Figure out who you are, get back to who you are, start doing the shit you were meant to do, i.e. create, i.e. meditate, i.e. speak with your spirit guides, get your guidance from them. Those things, you were meant to do those things, and you were meant to do them quickly. But then whoever, and I don't care whether you subscribe to the notion of white hats, people with white hats, or the government, or whoever, it does not matter. People start throwing in all these extra steps, right? Let's take remote viewing. Remote viewing, the government said, what? We don't even know what the hell you're talking about. That is a conspiracy theorist. And then they come out and say, oh, guess what? Actually, we do know what you're talking about. Our CIA has kind of developed a program for it. And during the Cold War, we spied on, and I say our government, but this is actually the U.S. The Canadian government probably did it too. Anyways, we spied on Russia using remote viewing. And, we want full disclosure. So here are the 52 steps and the 31 pages that teach you how to do it. Or you go to a wonderful creator site and they say, okay, guys, we're going to teach you how to speak to your spirit guides. So first you got to get into this really deep meditation. And you do that. Here, we'll show you how. You're going to breathe. You're sucking, you gotta tighten this, you gotta pull this and twist that, and I make jokes about this all the time, but then after you're done that whole section, now you get to learn how to speak to your spirit guides. And you're gonna have to start it by doing this first. And there's another 10 steps. Guys, first of all, if you have kids, you don't have time for that shit, If you have ADHD, and I bring that up often because I do, I get lost on the third step every single time. And more importantly and most importantly, you don't need all that shit. You don't need all those steps to do it. We prove it. Check out our TikTok. You're on our YouTube. Check out our other videos. We prove it. And more importantly, after we tell you how to do it in 1, 2 steps or 30 seconds, we say, no, go test it. Because here's the thing. You're not at church, guys. Not bashing the Lord or the good religions or anything else. To each their own, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that in those situations, you can't test it. And when it comes to source, when it comes to these principles, you can test it. And you actively are told, test it. You don't believe it, test it. Furthermore, if it doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't feel right for you, put it down. Use discernment, guys. You don't have to believe shit on what I'm saying. You don't have to follow anything I'm saying. You can always look at another creator, come back, and find something else that maybe does feel right for you. That is the beauty of being a creative being. You have intuition. You can intuit what is right for you. You can feel in your gut, that gut feeling, your intuition, always on the mark. Don't means don't. If it doesn't feel right for you, don't pick it up. It's that simple. So, yeah, so I kind of got off topic here, but with all that in mind, you have all these creators that are showing their stuff, and that's great, but there's not one central place where you have a bunch of different people from all walks of lives at different parts in their journey saying, okay, this is what I've learned. And either here's quick ways that I've learned to break out all the shit. This is what I've crumbled away or chipped away at all the extra spots. And this is how you do it in 1 or 2 steps, an easy way. Or guess what, guys? I came across this. I really want to do it. Can't break out the 15 steps, the easy way to do it. Can you guys help me out? Or do you want to do it with me? And let's see if we can figure out either an easy way to do it or if this way works. Because the one thing I have found is the more steps they add, the less likely it is that this shit's going to work. And it's almost like they're putting those extra steps to either make you look over here while they're doing it over there, or to kind of make it... People just go, yeah, I don't have fucking time for that. And they walk away, right? I do. You know, you don't have time for all that. And if it becomes so daunting that you don't want to do it, best trick devil ever had was teaching people that he didn't exist, convincing them he didn't exist. Best way to get people not to follow a path is the last thing they want you to do is to be able to look and see what the hell they're doing. So convince them it doesn't work. Give them so many steps that they just don't want to do it. Or if they do make it through, it doesn't work anyways. So that's what this whole community is about, where we can come together, not just mine and Michaela's face on this camera. We don't want this. This is democracy. We want anybody who has something to share, to learn, to teach, to have the ability to come up on this, put their face on this camera and say, okay, this is how you do it. And if you're not comfortable putting your face on the camera, hand it to Michaela and I and we'll present it for you with full credit given to you. But the idea is to make one central place where we can share a community of like minds. Everybody always says that. It never turns out to be that. That's what we're trying to create. That's it. That's all we want to create. We are creative beings, guys. We were meant to do this, you know. You're always going to have a certain element of people who don't believe, or haters, or people that come out and laugh. And you're welcome to come here and do that too. You're welcome to pick apart shit we say and try it out. Like I said, anything's testable. We encourage you to test it if we're saying it. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. You don't have to do it. If it works for you, your life will be better for it. Michaela and I are better for the things we've learned, and all we're looking for is a place where we can learn more with people who want to learn with us or teach. That's it. They say that when you are ready, the teacher will appear. We're here. Come on, teachers. Calling all teachers. Calling all students. Come check us out. So, anyways, that is me putting my money where my mouth is concerning the short. Now, real quick, we have gone through remote viewing in 30 seconds. We've shown you how to see your aura. We have videos on here about seeing entities. I do live in a house. We've had a lot of loss in my life. A lot of loss. Lost both my moms in the last 9 months. And my house is over 60 years old, so there was already a lot of energy here. Add on to the fact that my daughter reads tarot and I channel, and you know, my boys are empaths. Like, you know, you add on all this other shit and we're really active. I've caught a lot of orbs and things like that in my home. A lot of audio in my home. I do want to post that. I haven't posted it yet because somebody somebody dropped me a note and said, okay, before you post that, consider using it as teaching tools. So we are going to be teaching people about seeing orbs and things like that, and communicating with them. So I am going to take that. Thank you, Missy. I am going to take that suggestion. I am going to hold those orb videos. I might post one or two, but the majority I'm going to hold them, because we are going to utilize that. If you have anything you can teach us or you want to show us, please come on. Please show us. We are so friggin' excited to learn. You know what I mean? And if you have any questions or comments about how we can improve this space or get it going, let me know. We want to grow this, you guys. I can't start doing lives until we get at least 50 subscribers. So that's the goal, is get 50 subscribers so we can start doing lives, so that we can start going back and forth with you guys. That is my only goal. I can make one promise right off the bat, okay? I can't say we'll never talk about conspiracy theory things, but that'll never be the focus of this channel. And if it is, it's just a spell, or somebody's calling me one, and I'm just kind of proving why I'm not. 2, this shit will never be locked or gatekept behind a paywall, meaning I will not start showing you guys things I learn or things like that, and then locking stuff and saying, join my Patreon to learn more for early access. That shit's never going to happen. This is not mine. This is not Michaela's. This is not yours. We are creators. This is ours. We were meant to be doing this from day one. We will never gatekeep. Never. There are other ways, if you need to make money on YouTube, to do that. You do not need to gatekeep information that's not yours to freaking do that too. So, you know, my solemn promise, never happened. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Real quick, introduction. Because this little mofo interrupts so many of my videos and I suck at editing. This is Freddy. Hey, Freddy, can you say hi? He is my special being. I think he might have been a brother or something in another life. And he just came back. Because he sure likes to lick his own butt. You remind me of my brother. Anyways, I hope you guys come back and join us. I really do. Freddy, go back to lay down. I'm sorry, bud. I hope you guys come back to join us. And I really hope this is a community you want to join. We would love to have you. Anyways, ABC Your Way Back In. Our TikTok is at ABC Your Way In. There's no underscore. This all one word for that one. Thanks, guys.